What up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Show. We back in the building. Today we're gonna be talking about what's trending. Trends are important because trends determine where the money goes and the speed at which it goes. So we're gonna be diving into trends a lot on this channel. Today we're gonna be diving in more so to GameStop. Today GameStop is trending. It's back relevant. It's back popping on Reddit where it got this initial boom. So we're gonna dig into it. We're gonna see why it's popping, why it's relevant. Is it worth getting back into? Is it something you should invest in? We're gonna dig into it. So with that being said, let's get right to it, y'all. So right here, I was checking out Google Trends. Google Trends is a website I really enjoy because it shows what people care about. What people care about in my area. You can go from United States to a bunch of different locations, but I just like to stick to where I'm at. So the United States has enough money for me to care about just what the United States is looking at. So I just line it up by search volume. What's being searched the most, right? So we got the winter storm, we got the Super Bowl, Patriots, Broncos, Rams, Spurs, Seahawks. Alex Petty, seen he passed away or something like that. So rest in peace to him. But I just kept looking, and I'm like, all right, all of these things seem cool, but I don't really see anything that is really an indicator of me making some money. I mean, I guess I could bet on the storm, but that's just gambling, right? So from there, I went from all categories and I go to my favorite category, which is business and finance. So from there, I went down, okay, and I kept scrolling and I kept scrolling until I saw something that made sense, right? So we have USAR stock, which popped yesterday, and then we have GameStop stock, which also popped yesterday. Okay, so USAR is USA Rare Earth stock, and GME is GameStop stock. So I went and I'm like, you know what? Let me go check and see what these people are talking about. Let me go see what the word is on GameStop. So right here we see GameStop shares move higher after Michael Burry says he's been buying the stock. Okay? So, two things, right? I don't know who the hell Michael Burry is. Let's find out. Maybe you guys know who Michael Burry is. I'm not really familiar with him. Michael Burry is an American investor, hedge fund manager, and medical doctor. He founded the hedge fund Sycon Capital, which later went by the name Sycon Asset Management. In 2025, Burry announced he was shutting down Sycon Asset Management. He's best known for being among the first investors to predict the profit from Supreme Mortgage crisis. All right, awesome. So he's just a money guy. He's a hedge fund investor, and he just got a big bag. All right, so he's buying GameStop. Okay, I own GameStop. I've been buying recently. I expect I am buying at what may soon be a 1 times tangible book value, 1x net asset value. Burry said in a Substack post published on Monday. He knew what he was doing when he said that. And getting a young GameStop CEO, Ryan Cohen, investing and deploying the company's capital and cash flows perhaps for the next 50 years. So as you can see, the shares of GameStop rose up, I think 6%. Let's see, in the past 5 days, GameStop went from $21 all the way up to 25-ish dollars. And it's on the up. It's on the up and up. All right, and if we look at it from a 6 month, it was much higher, so he got it at a good entry point. And then if we look at the 5 year or the all time high, GameStop went as high as $86. Okay, so GameStop has potential to go much higher. So this is something you may want to check out. People on Reddit are talking a lot about it. And if you want to read this article, I will leave a link to the article below. I don't want to bore you guys with too much reading, but we are going to watch a article and see what the people were talking about. So this is from CNBC television. Let's break it down real quick.
We're seeing a resurgence in chatter around movie theater chain AMC on social media, and a lot of Bitcoiners still mad at Elon Musk. According to data firm Thinknum, AMC is the most.
I don't know if you guys remember AMC and GameStop kind of like popped together on Reddit. So I can see why AMC is going up also. So
Talked about stock on Reddit this morning, followed by GameStop, United Wholesale Mortgages, and Tesla. Meanwhile, short sellers in GameStop and AMC have lost almost $1 billion from those positions over the last 5 trading days. That's according to analytics firm Ortex. And guys, Michael Burry, of course, of The Big Short, revealing his next big bet. He is shorting Tesla. That's been one of the top posts.
all right, yeah, we don't really care about Tesla or anything like that. Shout out to Tesla. I do think SpaceX is gonna be big though, and we will talk about that. Um, but yeah, it's just interesting to see that people on Reddit who initially popped off GameStop are talking about it. So if you're a GameStop fan, this is great news for you. If you have a GameStop bag, this is definitely a time to hold on to it. If you're looking to diversify, GameStop does not look like a bad investment.
Musk was getting. Musk later clarified, saying Tesla's not selling, but crypto investors still blaming Musk for Bitcoin's 20% slide this week. Others are talking about Bitcoin potentially losing its cool factor, the new nickname out there, guys, Boomer Coin. But this, how about this?
I'm sorry, they're just looking for stuff. Bitcoin is always gonna pop. I don't care what she's saying. I'm sorry, Shorty. You don't know what you're talking about. Big B's over here, Big Shill in the building.
It also happens to be the same shorthand for the cryptocurrency Ethereum. Ethan Allen's stock is getting mentioned all.
Alright, so yeah, pretty much long story short, Reddit is back talking about Bitcoin. Reddit is back talking about AMC and GameStop. It's back popping, it's back trending. So if you guys are interested in GameStop, like I said, I'm gonna leave a link below. But big hedge fund, big money, people are getting back into it and it is back trending. So that's great news for the space. I love GameStop as a company, so I'm glad to see that people are putting their money within it. It's like the last gaming company out there. So with that being said, if you guys are interested, if you guys like this, if you guys like me covering trends, let me know. If there's any other trends you want me to cover, send them to me. But it's your boy Big Shill. I hope y'all have a nice day, man.